Hello, and welcome to the Fit Over 40 Challenge Show, the number one health and fitness show for those of us in the club. That's right, the 40 and over club. I want to welcome you, and my name is Coach Dave, and I'm super excited to bring you this episode. And today we're going to talk about the 5 simple strategies for shedding 5 pounds before your next summer trip. Now, before I get into that, I just wanted to invite you, in case you're unaware, of the free Facebook group that I have that's all about health and fitness. There's a bunch of great, motivated, supportive, enthusiastic people in that group that's just there to help you succeed. And I'd love to invite you there. And again, it's allabouthealthandfitness.com. You can go and join for free. I'm there answering questions, posting stuff. We've got other people in there that are just sharing and helping people out. So I'd love to see you on there. And with that, let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, if your summer is anything like mine, it is probably crazy. I mean, I almost didn't record this podcast because I have been shuffling kids back and forth to camp, training clients, trying to write some blog posts, and then obviously do this podcast episode. So I'm glad, though, I made the commitment and I stuck to it, and I'm sitting here and I'm going to bring this to you. So it's going to be short and simple. And I'm hoping that you can get something out of it. Now, again, I titled it 5 Simple Strategies for Shedding 5 Pounds Before Your Next Summer Trip. But you know what? You can do this anytime, and you can also do this all the time, okay? So let me go ahead and share those strategies. But before I do that, let's clear something up. Weight loss can be put into 2 categories, all right? So the first one is that it's a fully concentrated effort. This is where you're dedicating yourself to counting every calorie and slaving away in the gym hours on end. The pounds come off, but once you relax, that's where the regimen and your weight goes right back to where it was. I know some of you have experienced that. That's very frustrating. I get it. Now, the second category is it's a combination of simple lifestyle changes. This is where you change a few key factors or habits that you're doing, and it becomes about what you eat and how you exercise. And you're doing this without making it a full-time job. This is something that just comes natural eventually. And this type of weight loss is gradual. I know that we're an instant gratification society, but this is gradual. And the thing is that most of the times it's permanent, okay? So if you want to maintain that long-term weight loss, that's the category you want to be in. You want to start changing your lifestyle, changing your habits, and make it permanent. All right, so now the 5 simple strategies that I'm going to talk to you about, they fall into that second category, that lifestyle change category. And these strategies, although they may seem ridiculously simple, but if you do them over an extended period of time, you'll see amazing and permanent results. And isn't that what we're really all wanting, that permanent result instead of that fad yo-yo diet? Well, I hope that's the case. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in and let's throw these out there. So the first strategy is ditch your diet soda. Now, I know that a lot of times people feel like, hey, you know what? I quit drinking regular Coke or soda. I'm drinking diet. What's the harm in that? Well, here's the deal. Studies are coming out that are linking diet soda to weight gain. All right, researchers from the University of Texas Health Science Center in San Antonio concluded that those that drank 2 or more diet soft drinks a day had the largest waistline increases, about 5 times more than that of non-soda diet soda drinkers. Okay, so that stated data from this and other prospective studies suggest that the promotion of diet sodas as a healthy alternative may be ill-advised. They may be free of calories, but not of consequences. All right, so that's coming out of the University of Texas Health Science Center. And again, I know that sometimes you think, hey, it's diet, it doesn't have calories, but we're seeing other links to other sorts of ailments and illnesses, and obviously now waistline increases being one of them. So the bottom line, here's the deal. The artificial sweeteners, they're addictive. Okay, that's what they do. They lead to waistline increases and they cause you to crave sugary food. Okay, that's what's happening there. All right. So if you cut these diet sodas out of your daily routine and you replace it with water, okay, you're going to start to lose some inches and start to lose some weight in pounds almost effortlessly. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. When I moved to Texas, I think really it's when it happened. I kind of got hooked on Diet Dr. Pepper. I drank 1 to 2 Diet Dr. Peppers a week. And of course, when I was younger, it didn't make that much of a difference. But as I got older and close to my 40s, I think that maybe that did have some of a difference. Obviously, looking at this research, I think it did. Now, here's how I did it, and here became my reason why I did it. Not so much about to help me with my weight loss. Of course, at that point, I wasn't totally aware of how it could affect you. But for me, it came down to my kids. They saw me drinking it. They wanted one every day. And I kept saying no to them, but how could I say no, and do it right in front of them? So I made the commitment. I pretty much went cold turkey. I don't drink Diet Cokes at all during the day. Now, on the weekend, we go out to dinner. If I go out to a lunch, I'll have a Diet Coke. Or, whoops, my wife works for Pepsi. I don't have Diet Coke. Anyway, I have a Diet Dr. Pepper. Anyway, all right, I'm digressing. But my point here is that cut out the diet sodas. See if that makes a difference. If you're drinking diet sodas, take that first step. There's one strategy. The second strategy, and this one's going to be tough for me, and I'm going to try this, is to swap sandwich bread for lettuce. Okay? I've tried to eat, the Ezekiel bread and the whole wheat. And I eat a sandwich during the day, pretty much every day. But I've realized that I've got to change something. And so I'm actually going to take this challenge. But here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, move over, bread. Lettuce is better. And it's time for us to redefine the sandwich, all right? And so while I know bread is the tradition, like I said, I'm the one that uses it. I'm guilty of it as well. Lettuce wraps offer you a chance for weight loss and more energy. All right, so what I'm going to do is there's a recipe that I have found. It's a tasty tuna lettuce wraps. I'm going to post that with the show notes. That's one option. Obviously, there's several different options. You can, do a chicken lettuce wrap or a turkey lettuce wrap. Lots of different things. But I'm going to post the one recipe I have on the website with the show notes. So look for that. But bottom line here is that, if you're going to eat the bread and other starchy foods, you're probably going to gain some extra weight and put on some extra pounds. So just change your ways. Again, I know how tough this is going to be. It's going to be a challenge for me too. So hopefully I'm going to take this challenge head on. That's going to help me. So as I said, swap your sandwich bread for lettuce. Try this for 30 days. See what happens. 30 days. Again, I'm going to do it too. So let's go for this, all right? And I think that, we're going to feel some more energy as well. I know that's a big factor, that a lot of people want that energy after lunch. All right, so strategy number 3 is going to be trade slow cardio for intense intervals or HIIT exercises. If you've heard any of my other podcasts, I've talked about this before. Research is now showing that if you're going to do slow cardio, you're probably not going to see the same benefits. And I've also told you about my story where I used to just kind of maybe put it on the to-do list, I guess. Is that what you want to say? 30 minutes of cardio, I had to get it done. What would I do? Oh, I jump on the elliptical, arc trainer, put on my headphones, watch the news, do whatever, watch the ESPN. Did I get my heart rate up? No. Did I suffer because of it? I think so. I started to not lose weight and maintain or even gain weight. So in order to really make your workout effective, you need to turn up the intensity. All right? If you love the treadmill, here's what you can do. You can do a series of sprints throughout your workout. So 30-second, 1 minute, all-out efforts where you're getting your heart rate up past that 91% of your max heart rate, and then recover. And do a series of those. Maybe you do it for, 10 minutes. You go on and off, okay? Take that recovery as well. So see what that does, okay? And see, if you start to see some results from that. Also, it doesn't just have to go with the treadmill. You can get in the pool, okay? If you're a swimmer, you can push yourself. You can do freestyle sprints, all right? So lots of different ways. Just kind of come up with, whatever. If you're a cyclist, you're going to do some all-out sprints as well. So try to figure out whatever exercise you like to do. Get that intensity level. Get that heart rate up, okay? So bottom line here is that if you're going to do slow and easy cardio, you're not going to see the results, okay? Your body is not going to really get to that point that you want. Sure, can you? Absolutely. I'm not saying if you haven't been doing anything, any movement's great, don't get me wrong. But starting, getting that intense intervals, and that's what's going to do it for you, okay? So go ahead and pepper up that workout and get some intense cardio, and then watch the fat to start to disappear. I have seen this firsthand, okay? So we're moving on to strategy 4. And again, you're probably saying you've heard a lot of these before, okay? But avoid sugar 99% of the time. We have too much sugar in this country, and maybe even in this world, other countries, Sugar will make you gain weight every single time. Okay, there's really no way around it. It's that simple truth. Sugar is literally standing between you and your perfect and ideal body weight. So if you're serious about looking and feeling great, then understand that sugar has no place in your diet. Now, this is something that I know, like a lot of times you'll look at maybe the labels and you'll see there's sugar in there, and then you kind of see you don't really quite get it. Here's where I suggest that you try MyFitnessPal. And the reason why I like MyFitnessPal, not so much for counting calories, but you get an idea of what you consume on a daily basis. I mean, it breaks it out. It'll break out your sodium levels, it'll break out your sugar, your fats, and it'll tell you you're over your daily requirement, or you can see that you're getting close to it. And sometimes you see, man, I didn't realize it had that much, and you go about changing that up. So, the bottom line here is that try to avoid sugar 99% of the time, okay? That way, you'll be on your way to a leaner and more energetic body. Now, I'm all about special occasions, so if it's your birthday or a holiday, I say you partake. Small amount, enjoy it. Don't, don't neglect yourself. I mean, obviously, it's all in moderation there, okay? But you want to really get down to it. Only make the exception on those special holidays and really try to avoid it 99% of the time. And so, as I said, this is going to be a quick podcast episode. I know you've got things to do. And again, depending on when you're listening to it, you're probably still busy. So it doesn't matter whether it's about, the summertime. Anytime is really always a busy time. So my point is that put these 5 strategies into place. And this is number 5. And exercise with a professional. I'm just going to be blunt here and tell you that if you're not working with a coach, there's a chance that you're not going to see the results you want to get. And I am included. And that's why I have a coach that I go and work out with several times a week to push me. Because when I'm on my own, it's easy for me to just fall back and slack. But when I have somebody pushing me, or if I'm in a group setting and I have people pushing me, man, I'm working that much harder. I see the difference, okay? So the people who work with a professional trainer or coach, they just see better results. It's a fact. And I'm not trying to say that, because I'm a coach, although maybe I am. But really, if you look at whether it be some of my clients and some of the transformation they've had, or some other people that they've probably worked with a trainer or a coach. And again, each workout, they're there to push you. They're there to motivate you. They're there to guide you, hold you accountable so that you challenge your body and you deliver the results that you're looking for. And they deliver the results you're looking for. All right? So here's the bottom line. All my clients expect to get the best workout of their lives each and every time they train with me. And it's my job to over-deliver. Now, I know that it might be impossible. You're not going to just fly to Frisco if you don't live here. I have a virtual coaching program. I would love to talk to you about it. I'd love to see if I could help you out. All right? So, if you're interested in starting a program, I've got programs for all different levels. And I'd love to help you out here. Okay? If not me, find someone else. Even if it's just to get a new program. I used to have clients all the time that would just come to me and say, hey, Dave, here's the deal. I don't really need to work with you one-on-one a couple times a week. I'm pretty motivated. I'm pretty disciplined. I can do it. I know I can push myself, although I don't think they push as hard. But, hey, give me a program. Let me work on it for the next 3 to 4 weeks. I'll come back and get another one. So I'd write it out. I know that there's people that do it. I'll do that for you. Whatever it is, start working with a professional. Get the results you want, okay? You deserve it. So, just to recap, the 5 different strategies that are going to help you lose and shred 5 pounds for your next summer trip, and I know you want to look good in that next summer trip, or at least feel good, is 1, ditch your diet soda. 2, let's go ahead and swap that sandwich bread for lettuce. 3, let's trade slow cardio for intense intervals or HIIT, high intensity interval training. And number 4, I want you to avoid sugar 99% of the time. And then the final one, again, find a professional coach, find a trainer, work with them, get a program, get set up. You deserve the results you're looking for. So I hope that those 5 strategies will help you. I really want to hear, your feedback. I want to see your results. Come join me over in that Facebook group at allabouthealthandfitness.com and share some of the transformations that you've had from putting some of this stuff into play. Again, I'm all about helping you out. I hope that this helps you, and I hope this makes your next summer trip, feeling the best and the most energetic and looking the best you've looked in a long time. So with that being said, this is Coach Dave. I'm signing off. Make it a great day. Make it a great week. I'm out.